Have you ever looked up at the glittering spire of the Burj Khalifa and wondered what secrets it holds? This iconic symbol of Dubai's ambition, piercing the sky at over 828 meters, is more than just the world's tallest building. It's a monument with a story, and like any great story, it has its share of shadows and hidden chapters. Today we're going to peel back the polished exterior and look at the dark secrets of the Burj Khalifa. Let's start with the most glaring secret, one that was literally changed overnight: its name. For most of its construction, this tower wasn't called the Burj Khalifa. It was known as the Burj Dubai. So what happened? The 2008 global financial crisis hit Dubai hard. The city was on the brink of financial collapse, and the ambitious tower project was in jeopardy. In a last-minute rescue, Sheikh Khalifa, the ruler of Abu Dhabi and president of the UAE, stepped in with a multi-billion-dollar bailout. The price for this bailout? The tower was renamed in his honor at the opening ceremony. The Burj Dubai became the Burj Khalifa, a permanent, towering reminder of who saved the day. It wasn't just a name change, it was a power play etched in steel and glass. Now, let's talk about the foundation of this giant, not the concrete, but the people who built it. Constructing a skyscraper of this magnitude is a monumental feat of human effort, but the stories of the thousands of migrant workers who toiled on the project are often left in the shadows. These workers, primarily from South Asia, faced grueling conditions. They worked long hours, often in the scorching desert heat, for wages that were shockingly low. Reports from human rights groups at the time highlighted dangerous working conditions: passport confiscation by employers which trapped workers in the country, and squalid living conditions in labor camps far from the glittering city center. While the official records on fatalities are low, the true human cost, including injuries and the immense physical and mental strain, is a topic that is often swept under the rug. The next time you see a stunning photo of the Burj Khalifa, remember the thousands of hands that built it, often under circumstances we would find unimaginable. Let's move on to a secret that's a bit more biological. Here's a question for you. How does the world's tallest building handle its sewage? You'd assume a marvel of modern engineering would have an equally marvelous waste disposal system, right? Well, for a long time, the answer was shockingly low-tech. The Burj Khalifa was not initially connected to Dubai's municipal wastewater treatment system. So what did they do with the waste from thousands of residents, office workers, and hotel guests every day? It was collected in tanks and then, get this, trucked out of the city. Yes, you heard that right. A fleet of orange sewage trucks would line up daily to haul away the building's waste. Can you imagine the logistics? The traffic jams of these trucks became a notorious sight in Dubai, while the building has since been connected to the city's system. The fact that the world's most advanced skyscraper opened without a proper sewage connection is a staggering and frankly smelly secret. Let's talk about emptiness. The Burj Khalifa is home to luxury apartments, the Armani Hotel, and corporate suites. It's marketed as the most prestigious address on earth. But for a long time after it opened, it was surprisingly empty. The 2008 financial crisis didn't just affect the construction, it decimated the property market. High-end real estate prices in Dubai plummeted. Many of the luxurious apartments in the Burj Khalifa sat vacant for years. Wealthy investors who bought off-plan found their properties worth a fraction of what they paid. For a while, it was a vertical ghost town, a symbol of ambition that had outpaced reality. While occupancy has since recovered, the early years were a stark reminder that even the tallest giant can feel the effects of a market crash. The glittering facade hit a hollow core for a surprisingly long time. And what about the view? People pay a premium to live and work in the Burj Khalifa for its breathtaking panoramic views of Dubai. But there's a dirty secret that often clouds that view: sandstorms. Dubai is built on the edge of a desert, and massive sandstorms known as shamals can roll in with little warning. When they do, the city is enveloped in a thick orange haze. The stunning vista from the 100th floor disappears, replaced by a wall of sand. Residents can be stuck with this dusty, obscured view for days at a time. It's an inconvenient truth that the promotional brochures don't show you. The pristine, crystal-clear skyline is at the mercy of Mother Nature, and sometimes the desert comes to reclaim its view. Let's touch on the environmental impact. Building and maintaining a structure like the Burj Khalifa requires an astronomical amount of energy and resources. The sheer amount of concrete used could pave a sidewalk from Dubai to New York. And the cooling systems needed to keep the building habitable in the intense desert heat are a massive drain on electricity. The tower's daily water consumption is estimated to be around 250,000 gallons, which in a water-scarce region is a significant figure. While recent efforts have been made to improve its sustainability, the carbon footprint of this megastructure is undeniably enormous. It stands as a testament to human ingenuity, but also as a powerful symbol of the high environmental cost of our modern architectural ambitions. Finally, there's the psychological secret of living in the sky. While the idea of residing in the world's tallest building sounds glamorous, some former residents have spoken about the feeling of isolation. You're physically detached from the world below. Simple things like popping out to a local shop become a major expedition involving multiple elevators. There's a disconnect from the street-level life, the hustle and bustle that makes a city feel alive. You're living in a bubble, a luxurious climate-controlled tower that can feel more like a fortress than a home. It's a unique form of vertical isolation that comes with having an address in the clouds. So, the Burj Khalifa, a shining beacon of progress, is also a structure with a complex and shadowed past. From its last-minute name change born from a financial crisis to the difficult conditions of the workers who built it, the logistical nightmare of its initial sewage disposal, its period as a luxury ghost town, and its immense environmental footprint. These secrets don't diminish its status as an engineering marvel, but they add crucial layers to its story. They remind us that behind every great monument, there are human stories, compromises, and hidden truths. The next time you see the Burj Khalifa, you'll know it's not just a tall building, it's a skyscraper full of secrets. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive. If you found this interesting, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more stories behind the world's most famous landmarks. See you in the next video.